My name is Julia Blank. I'm a junior from Lodi, California, studying architectural engineering.
Hi, my name's Gabby Al-Abraham, and I'm a senior from Wichita, Kansas, studying global and international studies.
Michael, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Well, hi, my name's Michael Miller. I'm a sophomore here at the University of Kansas. I'm a human biology major, and I'm loving it so far.
My name is Alia Anise. I am a junior currently studying accounting, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Awesome. Oh, and I'm from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. I forgot to mention that.
Hello, my name's Holly Hall. I'm a graduate student from London, England, and I've been at KU since 2012.
And I'm Skylar Merrills. I'm a senior from Wichita, Kansas. And yeah, I'm studying film and media studies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm doing American Studies.
Doing American Studies.
Yeah.
Great, great.
I kind of was nervous about coming to KU. I didn't know where I was going to live yet, so I was kind of trying to figure out if I was going to live in like the dorms or Naismith, or I was trying to figure out like what I was going to end up doing. So I talked to them a lot about that. And then I was also a little bit nervous about the bus system and how to get around on campus, so I was talking to them about that and trying to figure out what to do.
You didn't know where you were going to live before
No.
you came here? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then you figured out. Did you live on campus?
Yeah, I ended up living in Oliver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did remember having a lot of conversations about how many credit hours I should be taking, what would be the appropriate amount. I had conversations with what my study schedule would look like, how I would manage my time. Because I think in high school, my schedule was so jam-packed. It was one thing right after the other. You go to school from 7:30 in the morning to 3 p.m., followed by extracurriculars. And then in college, you have a lot of liberty.
Right.
You have a lot of free time. So being able to plan what you're going to do with that free time was a little daunting.
Oh, yeah.
So that was definitely something I had a lot of conversation about with my family before I came here to KU.
Orientation is totally not a thing in the UK. So I came here and I knew I had international orientation and I paid for it. And I had literally no idea what it was going to be.
Wow.
No idea. So we had no conversations. And that really sucks because I think that I was very nervous to come to KU. I didn't need to be, but I mean, you're going to a new country that you've never, a new state. I'd been to the US before, but I'd never been to Kansas, and I had no idea what it was going to be like. So I think it's actually really good if your family have conversations with you, especially international families, even if, you're only going to study abroad for a semester. It's still a big experience to do so. And if you're a domestic student going to study abroad, if your family talks to you about what orientation could be like or what the experience could be like, it can reassure you, whereas I didn't have that experience. And so for future students, I think that's a really good thing to reassure, that it's going to be a lot of different things at once, but it's going to make you grow as a person,
Nice.
How about you?
Basically, a lot of conversations regarding my major and what I was going to be doing once I got there, because I initially went under the guise of being doing a psychology major.
Okay.
So it was a wraparound on my family and my friends trying to understand that, because I had done like theater and like performance most of my like high school career. So it was trying to incorporate the things that I like and enjoy with a realistic major and like trajectory that I could do in terms of like career.
Yeah.
So I had to like pick a not pigeonhole, but like whittle everything down to a more concrete idea of what I wanted to do in college.
Well, at orientation, they hand out this sheet where you can look at a bunch of student organizations.
Oh yeah, I remember
And so
that.
then, I checked out one of them, which was Steelbridge, and it was an engineering one. So I went home and I Googled it and I looked up more about what the organization was. And then I thought, man, I really want to join this. So then during the first week of school, when they have like all the events like Hawk Week and things like that, I went to a table and Steelbridge was there. Then they remembered me from like going to them earlier in the week, and they gave me the rules and invited me to go to Bridge on the first day of school, and I have pretty much gone every day since.
And now you're like president,
Yeah,
right?
the president and captain, yeah.
That's cool.
It's a
Like
lot of
came
fun.
full circle.
Yeah,
So.
full circle.
Locations. So I remember moving into my residence hall. Then shortly after that, Hawk Week started. So Hawk Week, there was Hawk Fest and then there was Union Fest. So, and those were two like super big tabling sessions, and it had a gazillion different clubs and organizations that were tabling, and they like told you what they all were about. So it was like through those two events, I was able to find like Alternative Breaks, which is a volunteer organization I'm a part of, and it was because of that, I think, that I really was able to find them and connect with them and find the people that I hang out with to this very day.